See if that works. Blasphemous for $2, that's pretty good. Okay, there we go. Now we're up on the YouTube side. Hello, YouTube people. It's gonna be a little sudden. I had an issue getting the YouTube site up. But we are on now. Just started. It's a good game for $1. For those that have not played it. I mean, it's alright. It's like one of those super artsy-fartsy games. I get less excited about these games these days. There used to be a time where I would eat this stuff up. But now I'm just like, oh, another artsy game. Okay. Steam does have a really nice interface for browsing games, though. With how you just mouse over, shows you the score, shows you the reviews, shows you the trailer. Like, they need to be taking notes on the home consoles. Hello, YouTube people. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Thumb. Hello, Galactic. See, these are the impulse buys. These are the games that everybody's gonna buy and then never play anyway. Because they're just so cheap. They're like, alright, I gotta buy it. You're thinking about selling your copy of Blasphemous. What is Blasphemous on the Switch selling for? Hello, Ostia. $2 a game definitely adds up fast. And then you realize 10 years later that you still haven't played some of the games. Okay, so that's it. Those are the big, huge sale games. There's got to be more. These are just featured ones. Okay, how do I... Let's go back. My wish list. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some real bangers on sale on there. Are they just going to put every game on sale? Okay, not every game goes on sale. So a lot of these are like backup games for October. Some of these have been on here for years, as you can see. So I'd probably go through here and see if they were anywhere. I'm like, yep, definitely gonna play that this year. Pick it up while it's on sale. What is this soundtrack? It's just rotating between all different games right now. Hey, congrats Nuclear, that's awesome. Enjoy the de-stress stream. Congrats on your license. It's a big accomplishment, I'm sure. How many hours do they require for that? Seems like a lot of my stuff is on sale. As you can see, I've got some real top tier games on here. Games such as Which Girl Got Killed? Only the best of the best. It's only 89 cents. Code 29, yep. Peak Survival Horror. See, now this game I wasn't buying it. You can see it's been on here for 4 years practically. Or actually no, it came out 2021. But this game is like an hour long, so I'm not paying $9 for that. But now it's $3. Yeah, a lot of these were just a little too pricey without being on sale, so some of these are pretty good. I can remove this, played it on console. Do I recommend Heavy Rain? I definitely do, especially if you are unaware of any spoilers. It's best played without spoilers. Seed of the Dead is on sale. That's good, because I was never going to pay $30 for that game. No, nope, not at all. Here's the trailer for those interested. As you can see, we only play the best of the best zombie shooters. So I'm sure a lot of you will add that to your wish list. DLC, I don't care about that. Well, thank you for popping in, Galactic. I appreciate it. Oh, I wonder if Pools is on sale. Or some of the other liminal space games. Under $10. It's not as fun to browse this way, though. 68,000 results. Oh, but that's also showing you games that are not on sale. Top played games on Steam Deck. I didn't try the new Avatar game, though. Thank you, Padrino. Appreciate the time out over there. Padrino moderating that super busy Kick chat. You know you've made it on Kick when you get bots coming in advertising that you can buy viewers. Wow. Okay, so not everything's actually on sale here. It's just showing you the big games most played on a Steam Deck. Which is like, whatever. I want to see the games that are actually on sale. Turn-based combat. See, they know me. Undertale is $250. Yeah, I've played Undertale. One of the most overrated games I've ever played. But still worth playing for $250 if you've never played it. Now, see, I probably would have bought some of these Final Fantasies. Actually, these sales aren't even that good anyway. But I got them on physical. Dragon Quest XI PC version for $20. I still gotta make up my mind what the best way to play it would be. I'm actually leaning towards PC because... Well, I should say replay it. I'm leaning towards PC just because I can mod it. Where I can add in the orchestral soundtrack, but have the best visuals. You can't really get that on any of the other versions. There's gonna be issues with the other versions, but I want the best music. Collection of Saga games. I'm assuming this doesn't have a physical version. I'm also assuming this is not $10 on the other platforms, but if I were to buy this, I'd probably get it on Switch, just to have it portable. I don't like the way the remaster looks in this. These are like the same sales we get every week on PlayStation, exactly. Yeah, everybody's flipping out. It's like, we get these sales rehashed every 2 weeks on PSN. Oh, come on. You couldn't discount this a little bit more? Yeah, I guess it is kind of new. Actually, no. It came out in 2023. Man, very stingy. I would have bought this if it was super, super cheap. Very old school style wizardry, though. Still waiting for that new one, for the Proving Grounds one to be cheaper. I think this just came to consoles, though. I think it just came to Switch. It just came out somewhere. But I guess it's been on PC for a bit. The heck, it backed me all the way out. What happened? Oh, we're still under turn base. What have you been playing on your PS3, BD Thumb? Oh, you've been... It's been a quest to find Prince of Persia Sands trilogy? Oh, that trilogy is a rare one, huh? I started Expedition. I haven't finished it yet, though. I'll get around to it at some point. Probably gonna be something I finish off stream, though. It's just so... That game is just so story-focused. It's kind of hard to stream a game that's so focused on the story. Wandering Sword? Not much of a sell. What is this? Another one of those HD 2D looking games. Looks good though. Martial Arts RPG. How is this only on sale for $5 off when it's been out since 2023? Some of these sales are lacking. It's got a lot of reviews though. Interesting. It's the first game I've seen with this kind of setting with this graphic style. $20 is a bit much. Is this on console? I don't think it is, right? I don't think I've ever seen this. Hey, thanks, Epicness of Me. Thank you for the Prime, 30 months. Am I looking for anything in particular? No, I'm just browsing. I have no idea what I'm looking for. I haven't browsed the summer sale on Steam in years. I stopped looking through them a long time ago, but people just kept asking me about the Steam summer sale, so I'm like, whatever, I'll look through it. See what's on here. And also, now that my PC can kind of handle like decent stuff, at least I can actually look through it and pick up most things. Thank you, Wave. Thank you for the 18 months as well. Wandering Sword is currently PC exclusive. That looks good. Have any of you played this? I guess I could at least wishlist it, right? Oh no, I'm adding a non-horror game to my wishlist. I would buy that if it's not too long, but to me it's looking like that's like a 50 to 60 hour game. LX2. Yeah, I would play LX2 on a home console. I'm not buying anything and everything on here just because it's on sale. I'll buy games that make sense to get on PC because they're maybe available only on PC, or if it's like $2 on Steam but it's like $60 on PSN, then I would maybe get it on Steam. TK, thank you for the 76 months. You reviewed Wandering Sword. What did you think of it? What did you give it? Steam Bun Snack. Thank you for the 10 months. At 95. How long is it? Do you remember how long it is about? 20 to 50 hours. So if I ignore the side content, I can maybe do it in 30, probably. 30 to 40 hours. Oof. It looks good, though. I'll definitely consider that game. Now, something else that I've been wanting to do is I've really been wanting to replay something like Final Fantasy IX, but I have no idea what version I want to do. I really hate the remaster because I don't like the way the characters appear on top of the backgrounds. They stand out too much. Now, is this that version? Kind of looks like it, yeah. I had this problem when I played it. I actually have it on mobile. I hated the way it looked. It's just too weird of a difference. I'm sure at some point, Thumb. Just keep a lookout. Where to play Metal Gear Rising? Oh, I don't know about that. I wasn't aware it wasn't on Steam. Man, when you back out, it's kind of annoying. They bring you all the way back here. There's got to be a better way I can go back. This is my wish list now. This is just random. These are turn-based games right now that they're showing me that are on sale. No, not my kind of game. So there's no better way to go back. I guess you do just have to do this. And then I gotta re-scroll back down. That's crazy. Steam store so close to being good until that mistake. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Then I gotta go all the way back down here? Show one hidden game? Oh, this must be like an adult game or something. Do we look at it? The heck could that be? Here, let me do this real quick. You never know. Okay, so I'm allowing everything except for the games that show frequent nudity and sexual content. So it's got to actually be, yeah, because it just brought me to my settings. I guess we'll never know what that is. I ain't risking that. Even though I don't think the preview cards are anything bad. Final Fantasy X and X-2 on sale. Yeah, that I do have that because I've done some speedrunning kind of stuff on the PC versions. It's a good deal for $10. Oh, they do show stuff on the preview cards? Oh, you're right. If I accidentally mouse over it, that could be bad. And they're gonna just straight up show that on the Steam sale, huh? Alright, good to know. So they fixed the terrible battle music in Reload, right? One of the worst battle themes ever. Made me stop playing the game. They made it a little more catchy, I think. It's another game that's like minimum 100 hours to beat, probably. Get that on the Switch. It's not fair. They get to pay $60 and we had to pay $70 on the Switch too. Even if you buy it digital. Not a lot of super deep discounts here. Zodiac Age. I wish this would go on sale on PSN for that cheap. Because I also want to play Zodiac Age for the first time. I think I'm ready to give 12 another shot. Try and get over the 3 party members. A roguelike deck builder. Interesting art style, though. Let's see what it looks like. It's $25, so it's not a free-to-play gacha game, right? Single-player roguelike that combines elements of deck builders and party RPGs. Come on, show us some gameplay. Cool art style. I like the way they animate the fights. The attacks. Fantasy Life has a few bugs that haven't been resolved, but I'm assuming that also goes for the Switch version. Hello, Naveed. RPG Maker MZ. Wonder if they have the width version on sale. Actually, that's only on console, that's right. Forgot. There's like a weird equivalent to it on PC though. They need to make RPG Maker cheaper than that. Make it $20, then people will take a chance on it. This is some kind of Persona wannabe. Let's check this one. Frame rate in the dungeons is a little rough. Hello, Tentative. Might take me a little bit to see your kick chats, but I noticed them eventually. This looks okay. Looks like something that I'd want to be playing on a handheld, though. Yeah, oh, Super SMT. This might be something some of you are interested in, though, if you're really into Shin Megami Tensei games. No, I don't know who made it, Cowboy Cat. Yeah, I still need to get around to playing Ghost of Tsushima as well. Not so much to prepare for the sequel, I don't really care about that one. But I really need to see what the big deal is with Tsushima. Controller games, yes please. Are most games on Steam controller though at this point? Wait, why is this on here but it's not even on sale? Also, this totally needs to be on sale. Come on, Square Enix, stop being so greedy. It's been out since October last year and it's not even on sale for this. Okay, now they're just showing me stuff that's not even part of the sale. The way this is organized is not the greatest, if I'm being honest. Racing games? I wouldn't mind looking over racing, let's see. The heck is this? This is racing? It looks like Rez. Kitten Burst. Adventure racing game about a flying cat set in the year 20x, 200x. Explore sites on the web, race through circuits, and battle bullet hell bosses to save cyberspace. Sounds like game of the year to me. It actually looks incredibly inspired by Rez. There's absolutely no way this developer is not a Rez fan. Am I familiar with GOG? I've used them before. I usually go to GOG for games that are just not available on Steam. Usually the older PC games. Interesting. Okay, can I click on this? Oh, wishlist that. I love how every racing game at the start has nothing to do with cars. Looks cool. Definitely prefer racing games where you're running on foot. Why not wait to play the sequel? I'd rather play the first one. First one's at least confirmed a great game. Second one, we have no idea. Am I feeling better? I feel a lot better these days, yeah. I played the Humanity demo when it launched that day where it was like shadow dropped. Seemed cool. I didn't play the full game though. Why don't we get some of these games on home console? Like, how is this not out on Switch, right? I'm just assuming it isn't. Or even PSN. I'd buy these games instantly if they came to consoles. This looks super fun. Free to play though, that's a little concerning. Last year. See, this is the only thing though, right? If I get into a game like this now, the people that are still playing it are gonna kick your butt. It's been out long enough where people are just gonna be experts, and there's probably not a lot of new people diving in. You gotta get in on these right away. Because it's probably pretty obscure, and the only people that are left are really dedicated. But that looks great. It looks like a racing game I would definitely play. It is on console. I'll have to check it out on console. See if people are still playing it. Is it only on Switch, or is it also on PSN? I think I would have saw it if it was on PSN, so it's probably just Switch, right? Did I ever get into Fall Guys? I got into Fall Guys for a bit when it came out, yeah. I was playing it quite a bit for a little while. PSN? Wow, it's on PSN? I'll have to look into that. It also has full crossplay. So the good thing about crossplay is it keeps the servers packed with people. The downside is if a certain console has an advantage, like keyboard and mouse or something for certain games, that can give people a very unfair advantage. Or also if the PC version's been out for a long time and they have like way more experience playing versus console players. But generally, crossplay is a good thing. Keeps games alive longer. anime games will appease the weebs. You're calling Monster Hunter anime? It's a little bit of a stretch. And their anime game selection's a little weird. I was expecting more stuff like, you know, something like this. What's a must-play Final Fantasy game? Pretty much everything from 4 to 13. Wonder if they're curating this in any way. Probably not. I guess everybody sees the same thing. Hello, baby biscuits. Thank you for that resub. Are you asking because you've never played Final Fantasy, or are you looking for your first Final Fantasy? Because that's a totally different answer then. If you've never played Final Fantasy, then that matters for what ones get recommended. Seems like a cool way to play cards. I feel like it's going to be hard for card games to catch people's attention after Balatro, though. Now that people see the potential. See what horror games aren't sell, even though I already have the best games on my wish list. They're classifying this as horror? I guess. Death's Door is horror? Come on now. Raid Shadow Legends is horror? Come on, Steam. What the hell is this? Okay, I mean, Dead by Daylight makes sense. I played The Forest a couple years ago. You know, just one stream. It seemed alright. Pretty scary when you don't know what's going to happen. But I don't think I would ever play another Forest game. They're very much meant for online co-op. But it seemed cool if you get into it. Exit 8 as horror, huh? Now this is one that I do want to try. Or, no, there was another game with a similar name, I think. I played a game like this last year. Shinkansen Zero, I think the name was. That was fun. That was definitely horror. Expedition as a horror game? Yeah, I don't know about... Made in... No, now this is getting ridiculous. Made in Abyss as horror? Come on. I guess they're just like, alright, a game has blood, it's horror. This is a great price for this, though, by the way. I played this on PlayStation, and it's actually really good. You don't even have to know much about Made in Abyss. It's like... It's a very PS2-esque dungeon crawler. It reminded me a lot of playing like Dark Cloud in some ways with like the exploration. I don't know how to describe it. It was pretty cool, even if you don't know too much about the source material. Just play the dungeon crawling mode, ignore the story. Is Final Fantasy 15 a good start? There's nothing wrong with playing Final Fantasy 15 first, but that may taint your opinion of future Final Fantasies. So if you pick 15 and you don't like it, don't let that put you off from playing other Final Fantasy games. Okay, no, there's something wrong here. How is this horror? Steam's got some weird recommendations. Yeah, 10 is a good start because it's got the best of both worlds. Fairly modernized graphics with the HD remake. Plus you get that turn-based combat. It's kind of like the best in between. And then you can immediately play 10 too if you like it. It's not bad, considering Tainted Grail just came out not that long ago. $36. I wanted to check that one out. It just came out at a horrible time. Just didn't have time to jump into something big like that. Too soon after Oblivion. Final Fantasy 16. I will eventually revisit 16. I need to give it another chance. Now that I know what to expect from it. My expectations were just in a whole nother place from what I wanted from that game. Bridge Curse. This is the first one? This is a likely candidate to be played this October. Because I do want to try the sequel. Gotta play the first one though. Chrono Cross for $8. I'd get it on PSN though. It goes on sale on PSN, similar price. They have finally patched this, by the way. So it was pretty busted when it released, but now it's fixed. All the glitches and stuff. How the heck that got released in such a glitchy state, I have no idea. This looks creepy. What is this? Co-op survival for 4 players, and I'm out. Am I still? No, we're not under horror, right? Cast and chill. That does look kind of nice. Love those graphics. That is a cool water effect, and all it's doing is just reflecting, but it looks amazing. Any of you play this one? This looks like it's gotta be Steam only, right? PC only. Probably no console. Maybe Switch. I don't normally play fishing games, but this one looks nice. You'd recommend original Final Fantasy VII so you can experience it? Oh, absolutely play original Final Fantasy VII before you play the remake. Wait, that's it? That's all the discovery they helped me do? Alright, let me click back rooms because I want to see what it recommends. More like this. No, these are not like this. Terrible recommendations. Let's see if Pools is on sale. Looks like it. It is... Is it? How do I... It is, okay, 33% off. It's supposed to be coming in the console, but it's still not out yet. They also added VR for the Switch. Man, if you can play PC in VR, play this game. You will be so immersed. Where's the games like this? Oh, these are not good recommendations. I know there's other games out there like it, but they're not recommending them. Okay, like Dream Core is one of them, but this is on PSN. Not on sale. I do recommend this one. This one was kind of cool. But it's not a PC exclusive right now. Am I going to speedrun it again? We'll see. I just hate the fact that I got to use keyboard and mouse to speedrun it, though. Let me see. There's one called, I think, Superliminal. It's like my new favorite game genre. Nope, not on sale. Oh, no, not this one. There's a game like it, though. Get the name. Midnight Walk is 25% off. I'll be playing that on PlayStation. Here's the Fathom games are on sale. Now this is definitely worth $5. $10 is a bit of a push because you can beat this game in like an hour and a half. Oh, apparently I have this in the library because I bought the collection. I thought this was a different one, but all the Fears of Fathom games are great. Of the ones I've played, absolutely worth $5. Where's the ones I've played? Home Alone, that one was really creepy. It's one of the OGs. Yeah, this is the one I played last year. Norwood Hitchhike, this was very well done. If you're looking for something creepy to play in October, this is the game to do it. Alright, I want them to recommend 3D platformers for me. Is there a specific place I can search by tags, or do I just type it in? Am I gonna play Don't Scream? Is that the one where you gotta like have your webcam on or something? Probably not. You can search by category at top. Platformer and runner. Man, why they gotta put and runner in there? 3D platformer deserves its own category. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to type in 3D platformer because these recommendations are not good. I don't even think you jump in death's door. So yeah, not the best curation here. Alright. Can I view this in a more elegant way? 3D platformer. Is there any way to put this in like grid view so it's nice and easy on the eyes. Doesn't look like it. Just they're so small. Let's filter by. We'll leave it on relevance, because if I don't, we're gonna get some really terrible indie games on here. At least I can mouse over and somewhat see the trailer. This view is not as good. Somehow Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is a 3D platformer, according to Steam. You do jump, it's true. Liminal Core, thank you. I think that's the game I was thinking of. I think that's the one I couldn't remember the name of. That looked pretty good. This looks cute. But not really a 3D platformer for me. Sega Cell might be good. Might be some good Sonic stuff on sale. But the only reason I'd buy it on PC is if I had to do speedrun stuff that required it to be on PC. Otherwise, I'd just do it on console. New platformer, Ruffy. Yeah, the previews here not as good, unfortunately. Super Sammy Roll. I'm familiar with it. I remember the trailer. I've seen it on PSN. Looked alright. It looks like something I'd eventually play when it's like on sale on PSN really cheap. Looks cute. Why is this normally 20? Let's find out. See, now that's my kind of platformer. Please have enemies. Don't just be a walking and jumping simulator. See, this is becoming a new thing. I'm reading the description here. This is becoming a new fad with 3D platformers. Explore unique areas freely at your own pace. Chat with friendly inhabitants. So there's like no enemies, you just explore. So they're starting to abandon, a lot of these indie 3D platformers are starting to abandon the typical collectathon style, and instead they're just doing like, you just run around and jump and look at things. Which is fine. But I don't want that to become the new normal. Ruffy was good until late game, then it starts to wear out its welcome. About how long is Ruffy, J-Hit? Because it looks very puzzly, right? Didn't I see this game before? No, I think you're thinking of a different game. Yeah, there's a different game on PSN that is themed around the same idea. I like the look of this, though. Wishlist that. It wasn't great, sadly. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. If it ever gets to like $5. Oh, is this a... No. Man, has Chilla's Art released any new games? I don't want to like check right now because I don't want to lose this page, but I wonder if they've come out with anything yet in time for October. Am I looking for games to play on my Steam Deck? No, I'm looking for games that I'd be streaming on the PC. This is normally $60. What is this? This definitely looks based on something that I have no idea what it is. Tinykin for $5. I really enjoyed that game. I can't believe it's been out since 2022 already. That is crazy. This is another one of those ones that's more of like an exploration platformer, but I think it did have very light enemies in it, if I remember it. Just not a lot. This is on sale for $1. Yeah, I could already tell this is not one for me. This is a neat one. I'm waiting for this to go on sale on PSN. There may even be a physical for this, I'm not sure. But this tries to elicit very PS2-esque platformer feelings. Unfortunately, they don't go full 3D. They do the 2D side-scrolling stuff, which disappoints me. I wish these games would just commit to full 3D. Crosscode, yeah, I've heard good things about that. This looks really weird. This reminds me of LSD on PS1. Yeah, they seem directly inspired by it based on their description. There's a physical outer coming up for it. Okay, yeah, I figured. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Paper clay? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about this. I actually got a code for this. Yeah, they sent me an email and they're like... They offered codes and I'm like, yeah, this looks like a game I'd be interested in, so... I gotta remember to stream this scene. Now this is my kind of 3D platformer. Looks like no gimmicks, just a nice run and jump collectathon. Yeah, it looks good. Coming to a stream near you. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is... Oh, that's got to be an expansion, right? Oh yeah, DLC. I was gonna say $1.50. Normally $3. Yeah, that ain't happening. This looks weird. A little too fast-paced. I thought it would be slower. Bakaru, yep. Yeah, I enjoyed what I played it the other night. $20, I mean, that's pretty good. That's about what I'd recommend that game for. I wouldn't really recommend 40 right off the bat. 20 is a good price point for Bakaru. Unless you really need the physical for Switch. Sonic Lost World for $7. That's slightly tempting. Poor Lost Worlds. Mixed reviews. Man, the Sonic fans do not like this one. It's tempting just so that I wouldn't have to break out the Wii U to play it. Let's see what's on sale here. Bundle info. All Stars Racing, of course. Best racing game ever. Sonic Episode 1 and 2. I have been wanting to try those again. It's not a bad collection. Oh, wow. Now, does that mean it's on sale for $10 normally, right? That's a good price for Forces. I had to get it on PC for speedrunning purposes at the time. But I don't need some of this other stuff. Like, I don't need Mania, I don't need all, you know. But if you can customize the bundle. Have I played Nine Souls? I have not. Is that... I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Limscape, the Liminal Space Exploit. See, now this is what I'm talking about right here. I don't know what it is. I love these games lately. Oh, this just came out. No wonder I haven't heard of it yet. Yeah, after I played Pools, I just became, like, obsessed with these kind of games. And there's barely any in the style that I want. I don't want the horror aspect with some stupid monster chasing you. Like, I want one like this, where you just explore really creepy liminal spaces. This actually looks really good. 21 reviews, though. There's got to be a reason this hasn't caught on yet. Ooh, that performance is rough. Oh, is this from Japanese developers? It might be. Because they're showing Japanese release date. You can jump. Ooh, speedrun time. Looks pretty good. I might stream that soon. I love these games. And they often do not come to console. I would like 9 Souls. Remind me to look for that once I'm done going through the platformers here. New Super Lucky's Tale, $6, totally worth it. Even though I've only played Super Lucky's Tale, the new Super Lucky's Tale is almost the same thing. It's a good one. You remember when you first heard about Steam through All Gen Gamers back when it was first launching? What year did Steam launch? I thought it was older than that. Guess not. You could tell they made this to be a speedrun game. You could just tell by the movement. It's a little hyper, though. I want something a little more old school. But it looks alright. Tough 2D platformer Souls-like. Oh, is it a 2D platformer? Yeah, I'd probably not be into that then. Nah, too silly for my taste, I could already tell. XO1, that's a cool game. Played it on an Xbox, really good. A little hard though. Or not so much hard, but it wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but it's still good. '06. Okay. Yeah, we were probably talking about it on All Gen Gamers then. Back before a lot of people knew what it was, I guess. Born of Bread. Oh yeah, I was looking at this on PSN. That goes on sale on PSN, so I'd get it there. Voodoo Vince is a great game, even though it's not on sale. If you never played this on Xbox, I do recommend it quite a bit. Great game. This looks good. Now this looks like my kind of platformer. N64 PS1 style. I don't think this is on consoles either. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I want from platformers. Especially one like this that's slower moving and isn't exactly trying to be like some kind of movement tech speedrun game. When I say I want more 3D platformers, these are the kind of games I'm talking about. And that is on sale, okay. Keep that in mind. Super Kiwi. I think this is another one. I think I've looked at this one before. Super Kiwi 64 is a 3D platformer and collectathon in low poly late 90s console look. See? That's it. That's all you gotta say. I haven't done Ruffy yet, no. I'm aware of it though. Kind of waiting a little bit to see if the game gets patched, because apparently it's got some frame rate issues, but I'm not sure they're going to fix that. Even on the Switch too. Faye is a great game. Just from the developers of the Core Gang on Wii, which is one of my favorite Wii games of all time. Zoink, who some of you may know... Wait, Electronic Arts. No, I want to see Zoink. No, what the heck? That's messed up. Wow, they're not letting you see Zoink's games? They're bringing you straight to EA. EA is just stealing all their thunder. Look, I'm clicking Zoink. Man, that's messed up. Yeah, they did The Midnight Walk and Lost in Random. But the Core Gang is like their OG on the Wii, which I love. If you've ever played the Core Gang, you should look at my speedrun, because I found 99% of the glitches in that game, and I pretty much find a way to break every level in the game. So if you're ever looking for something fun to watch, you should check that out. Blue Fire is pretty good. It's alright. I enjoyed it. Somehow Under the Feet is under 3D platformers? Okay. Actually, looking at some shoot 'em ups on here wouldn't be that bad of an idea either. but I would vastly prefer to play them on a home console. Snake Pass for $4, another essential. I would love to revisit this game one day. Had a blast with this one. One of the most unique 3D platformers I've ever played. Like, never played anything else like it. The movement with the snake felt so amazing. Grow Home, that's the original one, right? Yeah, I love this game. This game was great. I played it on PlayStation 4. I recommend it. Definitely worth $2. All you do is just climb up. Simple, but fun. Omno is pretty good. Omno for $1.90 is actually nice. It is a Game Pass game, or at least it used to be. I've been seeing the developer that made this game is working on a new game that looks really good. It looks like this, but like a little bit more action focused, a little faster paced. So I'll definitely be playing that. Hellpie, I could definitely recommend Hellpie for $5. I paid full price for this and I was kind of disappointed. Conceptually, it looks like it would be like a 10 out of 10 kind of game. But it was just alright. I couldn't even finish it, honestly. I just got tired of it. But for $5 for 3D platformer fans, this is worth it. Oh my god. I don't know about this one. It's pretty hyper looking. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Is it like getting over it? No, it's not as hard as getting over it. I definitely recommend Snake Pass. It's a little frustrating, but once you get used to the controls, it's fantastic. Merchant 64. I know some people might be tired of these games, but I'm all for more games looking like an N64 game. Not a good trailer. Oh, this was great. You should check out my playthrough of this game. It was a good playthrough. Nice Try, it's a play on Nice Try. It's one of those games where it's, yeah, it's like getting over it, essentially. Where you die and you start all over again. But it was good. It was really good. It's done in like an N64 PS1 style. I really enjoyed this. Highly recommended if you're into these kind of games. Yeah, I'll never play it again, looking back at this trailer. No thanks. Not reliving those frustrating moments. Not super into these games that make use of a shadow as the gimmick. There's not enough 32-bit 3D aesthetics in modern games. Exactly. I'm all for them. Some people are getting a little tired of them. I say bring them on, because that means we're more likely to get games that I'm looking for, like gameplay-wise. This here reminds me of a PS2 game. Or a Dreamcast game, actually. This looks good. This is just a random playlist of chill video game music. I don't know about that. Now it's getting a little less PS2 looking. Looks okay. Now they're introducing stealth. I guess it is called The Thief's Melody. It looks okay. Not as good as I thought. What is this? 3D co-op adventure platformer designed under an asymmetrical co-op? Oh, come on. You immediately, like, limit who's playing the game when you do that. That Merchant 64 game looks great. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of the N64 looking games are trapped on Steam. They don't really come to home consoles, so I'm pretty new myself to discovering them. I'm sure we're gonna see quite a bit here tonight. I can link you the playlist, hold on. Just a reminder that at midnight, I'm waiting for the midnight launch tonight of Mecha Break. I'll be playing it on Xbox. So at midnight, I'll be switching over to Mecha Break for a couple hours. I played the, like, early, I don't know what it was, playtest that they did a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, on PC, and loved it. So the fact that I can finally play it on console, we will be doing that later tonight. Did I like AC6? I did, but I like Mecha Break way more, especially when it comes to the online multiplayer. Mecha Break, way more fun. Don't sleep on that game. Ooh, ball bouncing game. I love these kind of games. I will not be streaming it on YouTube, though, because it is going to be... I was going to play it anyway, but they gave me a sponsored opportunity, so I can't do that on YouTube, so... But YouTube people are free to join me on Twitch to watch if you want. I like this sort of like VHS retro style they got going for this. But it looks like it's a very rigid style. This is done in the roll-away style on PS1, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I like it when you have complete free movement. It looks like we've ventured into the PS1 aesthetic games on Steam. But I'm okay with that. Bring on the low poly. We need more low poly turn-based RPGs. Metroidvania platformer. It's not a selling point for me. And I mean midnight Eastern, for those wondering. So that's in about 2.5 hours. Just got here, you're typing on gamepad. So that means you got here about 10 minutes ago, because it probably took you 10 minutes to type that on a gamepad. Welcome, Matthew. What website can you watch Mecha Break on? It'll be on my Twitch page. So, at midnight Eastern, unfortunately I will have to end the YouTube stream, but I'll be streaming it on Twitch. Here's the link for when it happens. Garuman for $2. I bought this somewhere. I bought this. Did I buy this on PSN? I could swear I bought this on sale somewhere. It's one of my bucket list games. I gotta get around to this someday. But if I didn't, $2 is kind of hard to pass up, so let me wishlist that. Goodbye, Robert. Is this a horror game? What is this? Short horror game released for Christmas. Plot of the game is simple points of banality and the gameplay is not delayed. What the hell? The game also contains some Easter eggs and mentions. The game takes place in 2009. It's got decent reviews. I think this is a game that has like a translated description, because that's kind of a weird description. Looks like it could be creepy. I'm gonna put this on my wish list. The reviews are good, so it's gotta be doing something right. Full attack, it's going alright. Scariest game I ever played. Probably the PT demo, followed by Visage. But also my first playthroughs of stuff like Outlast before I had played a ton of like really scary games. Outlast was terrifying. But if I were to play it now, it wouldn't be quite as bad, but it was very scary back when I played it. This looks cute. So is it a platformer? Looks like I'd be able to break the heck out of this game. Looks alright. It's pretty cheap. Oh boy. Looks like we got a good one here. Peak gameplay. Wow, that looks exhilarating. That's it? That's the trailer? Man. Well, it's got character customization. Always a plus, right? And wish list. It's a 3D platformer. VR, we're out. I even have a filter on to remove VR games, but apparently it doesn't work with that one. Oh, is this a new one? Or is this someone trying to be Chillazart? Someone trying to beat Chillazart. Man, they are just straight up ripping off his bumper titles, like the way the thumbnail looks. This looks silly. Mini Ninjas for $1.50. Totally worth it. Yeah, I originally bought this on Steam, but then This is before they made this backwards compatible on Series X, which is the way I played it. If you buy this on Steam, just know that I had a really hard time getting my 360 controller to work with this game. I don't remember what the specific issue was, but it was pretty much unplayable. So I would not recommend picking up the Steam version if you're using a controller. Unless they fixed it. To be announced. Looks good. This is exactly what we need. More Animal Mascot 3D platformers. Wish list that. Am I done with VR? I'm not doing it these days. I don't do VR on PC. Not something I do. Looks alright. Literal puzzles. That looks a little weird. I'll pass on this one. Wario always look kind of cool. It's only $1, but it's just like, it's a very minimalist game. But it looks neat. It's an online multiplayer game? Yeah. Santa Claus in Trouble. The levels look a little too basic for my taste. But it is a Santa Claus 3D platformer. Wishlisted. I have not played First Berserker, no. I'm very selective on what kind of Souls-like games I play. Yeah, when I played Mini Ninja on Steam, though, it was many years before the Steam Deck was a thing, but that's good to know that it works on there. I would say Among Us was way more popular than Fall Guys. Among Us was like a phenomenon. This looks alright. I do love a good ball rolling game. No video. That's just an instant no buy. How are you gonna put a game on Steam with no trailer? Mail Mole is a very cute 3D platformer, by the way, for those that haven't played it. It is on consoles digitally. I really had fun with this one. The gimmick is you're always burrowing underground and you like release the button to dive out, but the movement in the game is great. They're not really showing gameplay in that trailer. Oh my goodness. Apparently if you press on a different trailer, it unmutes it. Oh my fucking god, please. Gonna blow our eardrums out. I think it's about an 8 to 10 hour game if I remember it. I think it took me 2 streams to beat. Well worth it. Now here's the best game on Steam still for platformers. Somehow there's still people out there that are convinced that they should not play this because of what they've heard from people with like 5 million subscribers on YouTube. Don't listen to them. If you are a 3D platformer fan and you're able to look past a few really weird gameplay decisions, you're missing out. If you've somehow convinced yourself that you shouldn't play Balan Wonderworlds. One of the best 3D platformers to come out in recent times. Sandbox platformer, as I like to call it. The worst part is just limited costumes and how they handle getting costumes in this game. But everything else is great. No excuse anymore. The game's so cheap, even physically. Just don't play the Switch version. Unless you're playing it on a Switch 2, because then it might actually help it. But don't play it on a Switch 1. Thank you, Basenji, for the 68 months. Really good PS Plus Essential games. What did they add this month? I don't remember. You bought the physical copy for $1? See, that's the way to do it. Ah, the Maw. The Maw is... The Maw is actually one of the first ever games I ever did a video review for on YouTube. I think it may actually be the first game where I sat down and like recorded gameplay from my 360, or even just in general. One of the first in the 2008-2009 era. It came out 2009. I'm not sure if this released at the same time as the Xbox version. But my review of this was so old because I did it in 2009 that I literally had to take a webcam and point it at my TV and record it that way. Because capture cards were not a thing. But I definitely recommend them all. It still holds up today. They don't show gameplay, which is really a shame. But yeah. Really original puzzle platformer action game, I guess is the best way of describing it. Screenshots don't do it any justice. Looks like little Billy's first 3D platformer. Everybody's gotta start somewhere. It looks alright. But there's like 100 other ones that look better than that one. It actually might make a good speedrun though. I'm gonna wishlist it. I like the character. I'm less in the platformers that emphasize a linear speedrunning style, though. So, like, you can see how these levels are designed. They designed it in hopes that it would catch on with speedrunning. which might be a good game. But I definitely prefer the more open world, slightly slower style. Okay, they're looping the music now. Let's do this one. Is this trailer you're gonna play or what? Okay, guess we're not watching that one. Oh. I can sense the type of movement this game has. It's similar to, oh man, what's the other game that has the similar wall climbing with the ball? I think you can kind of do it in Dreams. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a game that emphasizes online multiplayer, so unfortunately I want nothing to do with that. Because I'd rather play one that's meant for single player. That means they're going to have multiplayer in mind when they design the levels. What the heck? It's another one of those trippy looking games. Is this a game about what I think it's about? Transformation is you have to discover sights and evolve as you explore an organic underworld, open world, Earth looming in the distance. This looks crazy. Goodness. It's got very positive reviews, but not a lot of people have played it. The sale isn't also that extreme, unlike the name of the game. Monkey Ball if it was also Metroidvania and to help clear dead pixels on your monitor. Yeah, it's a pretty good review. I'm gonna wishlist this one and look into it. I actually have a physical of this game, I just never remember that I own it. Unbox. Newbie's Adventure. Gecko Gods. This looks nice. I feel like I remember a trailer for this from one of the like PSN State of Plays or Nintendo Directs or something, but I could be wrong. Short little trailer. Oh, it's not over. Yeah, it looks nice. Skamba Snowfall. Game of the Year and Best Art from Nordic Game Awards. I wonder if this is on PlayStation. It looks familiar. I feel like I've seen this trailer before. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. No idea, rapid fire. Doesn't really narrow it down. Depends what kind of restaurant it is. I don't really eat out at them very often. Especially not anymore. Yeah, that looks alright. This has very positive reviews. Psychological thriller that is a spin-off and prequel to the game Find Yourself, the dream of living happily ever after. Is assured after Phil lost his wife and son, obsessed with the desire to return to them, he develops a plan. Meh. Meh. I'm counting to 6. Oh, this is from the... We looked at a game from them earlier. They must be trying to go for, like, Chilla's art style now. Meaning, like, 3 games a year. Turning onto an old road, the main character gets into an accident due to thick fog. Now he's trying to find someone who can help him. Forced to enter an old house, the main character finds himself trapped, from which it is not so easy to get out. I'll look into that one. Looks like Dear Esther. I remember Dear Esther was terrifying the first time I played it because I didn't know what to expect from it. It was one of the first real walking sims to come out on console, or in general. So I really thought there was going to be like something around every corner trying to jump out and chase me or scare me or something. So that game was way creepier than it ever deserved to be, just because the genre was so new. Man, Steam hogging all the 3D platformers from consoles. Most of these games are not on PS5 or Switch. This looks good. I like the pace. It's not too fast. It's important for me. It's a VR game? Oh, no. Damn it, it's a VR game. Damn it. It totally didn't look VR until they showed the gun. Unfortunate. It does say VR only. Okay, this is hyper PS1 style. They really nailed the PS1 look in this game. A lot of games really struggle to hit that PS1 style, but this game definitely gets it. This looks good. Got that classic running towards the screen Crash Bandicoot style. Yeah, I like this one. This is on PSN. Koa. VR game. Man, I totally hid VR games, but they're still showing them to me. Wait, what happened? They scrolled me down? Oh, wait. Click here to show results. Where was I? What the heck? Weird. I guess we'll just... Looks like they remixed the games again. Cozy puzzle platformer where you fly an adorable sparrow through enchanting Mediterranean gardens, help your neighbors grow vibrant flowers, and harness the powers to reach new destinations as you flutter into the hearts of the gardens. This looks cute. I like that you're like hopping around as a little sparrow and like delivering stuff into the birdhouse. I don't know what it is with games obsessions these days, though, with having a bunch of ridiculous costumes. I've never really been into the costume thing. I just want to play as the default look of the character. Mulaka. This game means a lot to me because this was one of my first ever speedruns that I really got into. Like in real time, glitch hunting it as the game just came out. I found some things. I didn't find anything like super crazy. Most of the other people that were finding glitches were doing that. But I tried to contribute to glitch hunting. I always loved Mulaka. I think if you're into a short, somewhat linear Zelda-style like action game, I do recommend it. But it is on consoles as well. Got a really fun movement system, the way that you run and jump in this game. You also transform. You transform into a bear, a crow, and a leopard, I believe. There's some combat. Also, the music is one of the highlights in this game. Very, very different. Wait, is Lifeless Moon the sequel to Lifeless Planet? I wasn't even aware this came out. Maybe this didn't come to consoles yet? I really enjoyed Lifeless Planet. That was a great game. Have I played Stonks 9800? Don't think I've heard of that. I'll wait for this to go on sale on console. This looks weird. Lost Egg. Now this sounds like my kind of game. I don't like the arrows showing you where to go though. That's so lame. Let people figure it out themselves. It's even got a crazy taxi arrow constantly showing you where to go. It looks alright though. Maybe those arrows are just for the tutorial. I kind of like the look of this for some reason. Now apparently I'm getting a bunch of ball rolling games. Rolled out. Came out 4 years ago, $20 still. Yeah, I'm definitely in the ball rolling algorithm right now. For sure. Looks like a game somebody made in Dreams. Cavern in Dreams has a physical for Switch. Is it a lot of money? I never played Zapper. I never liked the viewing angle for this game. Oh, this was pretty good. I played this on PlayStation. It's cute. It's like a Ghibli-esque chill 3D platformer. I don't think there's any enemies. It's pretty much just like the challenge of running and jumping. I don't know if any of you remember my stream of this. It would have been a much better game though with enemies or something to do. Or if it had enemies, they were like almost non-existent. Oh yeah, the boss battles were weird. Gwen the Hen. This looks like just like the other game we were looking at with the other bird. Lord of the Ring Golem. Or what do they call it? The Lord, was it Lord of the Ring Golem? I think that's what they called it in their press release. Huge discount. It's only $10. I will be doing another playthrough of this for sure. It's been long enough. It's been 2 years. Wait, they make you pay, oh, $15 with all the DLC. There are speedruns of Golem, yeah, but I doubt there's anybody still playing it. The speedrun for that game was very broken. There's a lot of crazy glitches. The problem was a lot of the crazy glitches are extremely hard to pull off. I'll have to look into what version everybody's speedrunning on, because there might be some glitches that you may only be able to do on PC, and then I might have to get the PC version. Because I was always interested in speedrunning it. Care Bears to the rescue. It's a shame, I saw the trailer for this on PSN, unfortunately it's made for kids. It doesn't look very challenging at all. Had potential though. It is a platformer. Host Mouse. For some reason, it's free. I don't know why. Well, they're probably PC for the loading times. I don't mind competing with them on PlayStation. As long as I'm not locked out of doing... Like, they might have load removers. They might have things that help them practice. Oh, wow. Thank you, Raytrace. Raytrace with the very generous sub-gift 5-pack going out on Twitch. Sorry, you two people. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Raytrace. You're hooking up some worthy lurkers. This looks nice. I don't know why it's free. Maybe they're just trying to get their name out there. Poi. I remember playing Poi. I played this on... What would this have been? On PS4? Probably. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. It had some really good movement. I remember there's like a jump dive or something that was really satisfying. Can't believe this is 2017 already. A true collectathon platformer as well. Not super into the character designs now, but at the time the game was really good. The movement was great. That was back when we weren't getting a lot of indie 3D platformers. This is a turn-based RPG. I keep forgetting that I own this on PSN already. But I'll show it real quick for people that might be interested. It is a one-party member combat system, though. So you gotta be into that kind of thing. Gameplay? Come on. There we go. Okay, not much. But look into it. Ooh, this looks good. What is this? I love it when I can tell from like one screenshot that it's going to be a 3D platformer. Like a potentially PS2 style 3D platformer. Come on, gameplay. This looks like the kind of game that I'd be able to break wide open with glitches, half bounds. That's one of my favorite things about playing indie platformers, is how broken they can be. I love exploiting them. This looks alright. A little pricey. It's pretty new though. Oh yeah, this is a pretty new one. Or actually 2 years. I remember looking at this on PSN. I can't remember if I ended up wishlisting this there or not. But I know it's on my PSN wishlist at least. And if I didn't, then there's a reason. Are there any good indie substitutes for Twisted Metal? There really still are not many car combat games, even indie. At least that come out on like home console. Steam, there might be some, but I'm not familiar with them. This just came out recently. I like the art style. Oh, jeez. This looks decent. It's apparently online co-op. It's weird. Oh, it is. No, it's one of those kind of games. Damn, it looks so good, too. I don't want no asymmetrical freaking co-op game. Darn. I do love me a good ball roller. This one looks atmospheric. Atmospheric is in its tags as well. It's a game where you're just like constantly in supersonic mode. Who's she fighting? Oh, there they are. What song is that? That was Wise Alfaris from Dark Cloud. Did her body just clip through the ground? This has no business being $20 at all. Oh man, they have a sequel to Lost Egg. You know it's got to be good then. Candleman is good. Should be cheaper than $6 though. It's been out a while. Man, you could just go down the endless deep hole of 3D platformer indie games, huh? On here. Just endlessly scroll. I want to find more games that are like Legend of Grimrock. But I guess I'd have to type in Dungeon Crawler. But man, that's going to give me so many other games that I'm not interested in. Maybe there really are just no other dungeon crawlers quite like Legend of Grimrock and how they deal with exploration. Operentia is the one that's underwater, right? I've seen that one. What the hell? It just turned into a first-person shooter? Nah. The ball. What the heck? What? No gameplay? Hold on, they were showing gameplay before I clicked into it, right? How are you not gonna have gameplay for this? What the heck? Unlock the mystery of the ancient ruins that have been hidden for centuries and discover a mysterious artifact. A gold and metal ball. This looks so weird. First person? If you like puzzles, interesting locations, it's really cheap, give it a go. Got bored after a few levels. Solid adventure game with puzzles that are actually quite easy to pick up and are pretty satisfying. So what are you doing? Yeah, they're just showing screen. I'm just gonna wishlist that one, so I can look into it. Look up Unmourned. Hold on. Is that a first-person shooter? That's what the ball is? Oh, it's not out yet. First-person psychological horror game where Jason moves into a new house only to be haunted by escalating paranormal events driven by fear. He must uncover the truth behind the previous owner's disappearance. Can he solve the mystery before it's too late? Man, they're making you go into the basement. Does look creepy. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks good. Okay, what was that other one I was supposed to look at? The Liminal game. Let me just type in Liminal. Oh, Liminal Core. Is it on sale? A little bit. Yeah, see these? These are my games now. Look at this. I love this stuff. I don't know what it is about this genre. Pac-Man floats. This one's got a slightly creepy vibe to it too, like pools. Okay, that frog is creepy. This one might have to be an October game. Just like Pools was. Reviews are also mostly positive. YouTube deck game? Yeah, I'll do it off stream. I'm gonna look through all these games again. I'm just doing this right now so I don't forget about them. This looks interesting. Avoid or defeat dolls that move when you're not looking. Take their bodies and make your way to the 399th dimension. Short horror game of fear and strategy and exploration survival horror. Wow, these graphics look... They remind me of like a 3DO game, almost. With the pre-rendered gun. Wow, this looks... It can't be as good as it looks though, right? Because there's barely any reviews. What do you do though? Like, they're not moving. What? Okay, I'll look into that. Skinamarink? I don't think I've seen that, no. Liminal shift. It's using the latest in Unreal 5. Oh, this just came out. Hell yeah. Bring on the liminal genre. In other words, it's gonna like melt your PC and glitch and have slowdown and clipping. It does look good though. It does look very crisp. Your workplace looks like the back rooms. I'm sure a lot do. Ooh, that looks good. When Unreal Engine 5 looks good, it looks really good. The lighting's crazy. Wishlist that for sure. Oh my god, there's so many liminal games. This is an art horror game where you snatch souls, cast spells, and die repeatedly. Select from 4 colorful characters and occasionally listen to them yap about their problems. It's very mood, no penalty for death. What the hell? I don't like this trailer. It's too Gen Z for me. Popping up random Steam reviews from people. Trapped on what seems to be an endless hospital department. Carefully observe your surroundings in each loop. Oh, it's a loop game. This one doesn't look too exciting. Liminal Universe. Mixed. Some people must think that people like me are crazy. Like, if you read the Steam description for this game, it sounds like someone's worst nightmare for like the most boring game ever. An exploration game that delves into the depths of loneliness. Wander through empty rooms, search for signs of an abandoned world, and listen to the sounds around you. No dangerous chases, just silence and an empty world to explore. But trust me, once you play a good one, it's good. Oh, I like that they're using the little like play car carpet here. Interesting. Didn't this win some Game of the Year award? Yeah, from me last year. Not this game. Pools. Pools was one of my favorite games of the year. This looks... The reviews aren't good, but I like their setting. They're going for that like Chuck E. Cheese, Lost in a Maze. Though it doesn't look as good as the other ones. Liminal Lane? No. Liminal Phase, VR, Liminal Space. Mixed. I think I'll pass on the ones that are mixed. I think the liminal people know their stuff, so they'll warn you about the bad ones. Oh, these are all coming soon now. Oh, this looks interesting. What is this? This looks like a horror game. Classic survival horror. Drawn to Ashen Point by a cryptic voicemail, Lear returns to the island where her band's story ended in tragedy. This looks really good. Look at this. Shrouded in fog and prowled by horrors, confront deadly creatures, explore the desolate town, and reveal the truth behind the night that changed everything. Got a gas valve puzzle. Certified survival horror. This comes out next year. Have I heard of Supernormal? I'll look at it. This looks great though. I look forward to this next year. Combat looks weighty. What game? Let me see what they did prior to this. The Devil in the Details. It's like a multiplayer game. Spot the Difference game set in Twisted Hell game show. Demons will distract you and torment you and try to kill you. No, I like the new one. The new one looks nicer. People must look at this and be like, how can anybody want to play a game like this? This looks like Motion Sickness, the video game, though. Yeah, that one does not look good. Liminal Exit. You can thank Pools, by the way, for making all these games more popular as now. Wishlist that. It must be so hard to make your game stand out as a developer. Oh, totally. Steam is just brutal with getting your game noticed. Essentially, by me wishlisting these games right now, it's doing the developers a huge service, like a huge benefit for them. Wishlists are the lifeblood of if your game fails or not on Steam. So before it comes out, kind of thing. If a game has not a lot of wishlists, Steam is really not going to promote it much. No gameplay. I'll follow it though. The Liminal Dimension. Okay, I think we pretty much found all the good ones. There are still a ton of them on here though. A lot of them are demos. Okay, what was that one you wanted me to look at now? Thank you, Silly Cat. Appreciate it. Super Normal. Game is okay. It's normally $8. Inspired by Ellison Road, Super Normal is a psychological horror game set in seemingly ordinary apartment harboring dark secrets. Play as Detective Wyatt, tasked with unraveling the disappearances of Masato Sakamoto's daughter, search for clues, and unravel the sinister truth. Looks like it has potential. Alright, let me see. Dungeon. Actually, let me search for Wizardry first. Let's see what these are on sale for. Oh, Wizardry 8 is $1.50. Oh, I already own it. I must have bought this on a Steam sale 15 years ago and forgot. I always wanted to play Wizardry 8. This was actually the first PC game that I bought, like a physical copy of, because it wasn't available on Steam at the time, and the only way to play it was to buy the physical. And then I couldn't get it to work on my PC, so that this is pretty much the beginning and end of me attempting to buy older PC games. Because it was a waste of money. It was like $60 too, because it was pretty rare to get a physical at the time for this game. But now it's on Steam. I think I will love Wizardry 8. I think I'm really going to like this game once I finally play it. It's supposed to be very difficult. There's some mods out there for this now too that make it like a little bit improved, and they like balance, patch some classes that are kind of broken. Look forward to it. Proving Grounds. Ooh, it's $17 on Steam. Eventually it'll be cheap on PSN. I just don't know when that will be. That's what I'm waiting for. I really want to play this version. Mecha Break, yes, it'll be out in about an hour and a half. It looks like I bought a Wizardry collection of 6, 7, and 8. It's disappointing that Legend of Grimrock never got more games or ported to console or anything like that. I really need to try the second game again, because I barely gave it a chance. I don't know, there's just something about it. It wasn't as good as the first one in the beginning for me. This first game, I love this one. This was such a great game. I played it a lot, too, on the iPad. I think they ported it to the iPad, if I remember it. Let's see if they recommend games similar to this. Nope. Not really. Yeah, I know, right? What was this? What year was this game? The sequel was 2014. Oh, this looks cool. Immersive first-person dungeon-crawling RPG inspired by the genre's latest classics. Embark on a journey through a vast, highly interactive game world as you unravel the mysteries hidden beneath the ancient fortress of Lysandria. This reminds me of Kingsfield. This looks really good, actually. Fairly new. So it looks like they got different class builds. They got towns, so I thought it was going to be like straight dungeon crawling. I like how slow the enemies attack. Got a good weight to it. That looks so troll. Monomyth. Early access. Oh man. So it's incomplete. Good old early access. Beta version 2. Is going to be one of the best dungeon crawlers, nothing negative to say. It does look good. Oh, look at this one. Fly Knight. Have you ever played Zone of the Enders? Yep. I bought it when it came out day one on PS2. I bought that game for Zone of the Enders, unlike everybody else who bought it for the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo. I loved Zone of the Enders. This looks cool. I don't know about the frame rate though. It's a little... I think it's definitely done on purpose, but... Man, this looks... unique, to say the least. Overwhelmingly positive. So you get knocked down and see your body. This definitely looks really different. This looks like it's made for a very specific audience that probably loves it. Strategy RPG. Looks alright. Not sure if it's for me. Oh man, I forgot that they freaking ported Etrian Odyssey to PC. They're still so expensive though. Seriously. I'd love to try playing Etrian Odyssey again, but also doing that, I'm assuming they let you use a mouse. They have to, right? Hopefully you're able to swap back and forth easily. Actually, now that I think about it, a port of this to the Switch 2 specifically, so you can use the mouse controls for the mapping would be nice. You get it on a Switch and use it as a stylus. Wait, did they let you use the mouse to map? You can use the touchscreen to map, so I assume it's a mouse on PC. That's a very hard to read title. Look at this. So it looks like one of those you die, you restart the whole game kind of things. This looks alright. It's apparently a good game, according to reviews. Can't wait for this in October. Almost certainly going to be played this horror month. This looks so good. You can use the mouse to map. Nice. But I wonder if they let you easily go back and forth between controller and mouse, or if you have to commit to keyboard and mouse to do it. There's a game on sale called Into the Restless Runes. Sounds interesting. Not my kind of game, but these are very popular. Oh, is Luck Be a Landlord on sale? It is. This is a great game. Let me just say, if you're liking Balatro, Luck Be a Landlord is definitely worth it. It's essentially Balatro, but with slot machines, is what this is, for the most part. Really fun. Recently ported the consoles, and I think there's a mobile version. Or I think ported the console, but I know they just finally came out with a mobile version not that long ago. Developer comes to my streams once in a while. Let's see, what was I gonna search? Oh, we can do categories, that's right. MMO? Most MMOs are going to be free to play though, right? Do they actually have paid MMOs anymore? I miss the days of buying an MMO. Oh, that's a Kick follow. I'm like, oh. Forgot I had the notifications on. Thank you for the follow, KJ. On Kick. Very close to that follower goal over there. Oh, it was a bot? Man, I just thanked the bot. Thank you, Pedrino. There goes the follower. Man, the bots are getting advanced, boy. They're following right as they're putting out their little bot message. They said, looking to hit your streaming goals fast? I specialize in growing Kick channels, boosting engagement, and helping streamers meet the Kick requirements, backed by a strong streaming community and broad social media reach. I connect rising streamers with the right audience for pure results. Sounds like some kind of like vitamins that you're supposed to take or something. Driven growth, add me on Discord. Yeah, lots of bots. As I was saying, I miss the days of having to buy an MMO for like full price. And then you just get everything right off the bat, but you have to pay $15 a month. I really miss those days. Now everything is free to play and cash shops and all that stuff. I really just want the old style MMO back. These aren't even MMOs or RPGs, they're just random multiplayer games. Final Fantasy XI. If only you were similar to how you were 15 years ago. Ultimate Collection Seekers Edition. Yeah, this is all the content that they've added since the game became something else. It's no longer the same game, really. I mean, it is, but it's really not. It's just such a different kind of game to play now. They are getting ready to add all the Tales of Odd Ergon jobs, like my Puppet Master, to Horizon XI. They're not adding Dancer and Scholar yet, though. Actually, what do they recommend when I'm on Final Fantasy XI? They don't show. Oh yeah, there. Nothing. All the recommendations are games that are nothing like Final Fantasy XI. Because there is no other Final Fantasy XI. It's the OG. Closest we're gonna get to it is when Pantheon maybe is finally finished, and then Monsters and Memories. That's about it. Those are the last two bastions, our last two hopes for that genre of MMO. You gave up on Steam, too many anime ads. There is a lot of anime on here, yes. arcade and rhythm. I don't think I'd want to play a rhythm game on Steam though. Oh, that's right. I wanted to look up shoot 'em ups. Whoa. Trippy looking graphics in this one. Apparently it's a sequel to something. Yeah, if you ever want to feel overwhelmed with how many games there are out there, you just browse Steam. Gone are the days of actually being able to keep track of everything that's out. There's no way you can do it now. Unfortunately, I don't think there's... Oh, I'd have to look at the tags, right? Shoot 'em up. Perfect. Can I, like, not search for shmup? There we go. Oh, but they're probably going to give me third-person shooters, too, because people don't really know how to use that tag. I can't even tell what's happening. How can you play a game like this? Oh my god. I know what this is based off of, though. This is based off of that Devil Daggers game or whatever. I'm aware of what this is trying to be, but this looks ridiculous. How are you supposed to play this? Look at this. That is crazy. Which means I gotta wishlist it. Do they have Trigger Heart? I can check. Atari 50, 20 bucks. That's a pretty good price for that. I think that's the lowest it's been, including the console versions. About 1 hour to go for Mecha Break. I might skip the tutorial on that though. See if I can go straight online. I'll just have to hope I remember how to play 5 months later. If they let me skip it. Because the tutorial is a little lengthy, I think. Under Defeat. Let's click on Under Defeat and then see what it recommends. What? Man, their recommendations are so off. I clicked on a shoot 'em up and they're recommending Battlefield and Call of Duty. Wow, Steam's recommendations are not on point. Looks like it's not on sale though. Oh, it is. Wow, it's normally $30. There you go. These recommendations are so random. Is there a single player campaign, or is it? It's not Battle Royale, it's 3v3 or 6v6 online, like deathmatch kind of, team deathmatch kind of stuff, like the standard with that. I can't remember if there's a single player portion to it, to be honest with you. I jumped straight online, so considering it's free to play, I don't think you're going to really get much of a single player experience out of it. The Citadel is awesome. Looks alright. Did think it's my kind of game though. Do you guys have any like old school turn-based Steam exclusive RPG recommendations on here? They're recommending like so much modern stuff on here. I want to search by the tag, which I am, but I want to see more. There's got to be more than this. The way I was just searching, how do I get back to that? This looks interesting. Survival horror RPG set in single apartment building. Mysterious events turns anyone who looks out the window into grotesque monsters, leaving the world in absolute chaos. Scavenge the building to seek food, supplies, and weapons while encountering strange characters. Okay, now this looks good. Even just the premise I like. And it's a turn-based RPG. Wow. This looks good. I wonder how long this is. It's a Valve digital game. Wow. Crazy enemies. It's only $10. It can't be that long. 22 hours, 14, 28, 15, 20, 45, 37, 26. So it looks like it's, wow, like 20, 25 hours maybe. 15 hours. Hylics. Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder. Yes, that is one that I might actually want. I keep forgetting about Hylics and I really want to play this game. It's got to be one of the best looking RPG Maker games I've ever seen. It's only $1 right now. Yeah, this is... Oh, it's normally $3. Okay, add that. Look at this. Hylics is just so crazy. Look at this. This is RPG Maker Engine on PC as well. It's probably one of the crazier games you'll see made in RPG Maker. The developer streamed himself making Look Outside for years. Wow, okay. Yeah, I definitely want to play Hylics. What was the other one here? Someone said Space Funeral. Oh my god, look at that combat. I love that. No other RPG looks like Hylics. Space Funeral? Homebrew game? I guess it's not on Steam. Never heard of it. Highly recommend games from Rad Codex or Strategy RPG. So these games here. It's like this is their most recent one, maybe? Thanks, Gabe. Thank you very much for the 31 months. False Skies. Someone else on YouTube recommended that one. I'll look into that. These look okay. I'm not sure if I'm 100% a fan of the pixel style in this one. Let me look at one of these. like a boat game. Interesting. Oh, look at that. That rolling earth kind of look. Interesting. False Skies. Create a party, layer on new classes, and uncover the mystery behind seeming reappearance of a long-gone city in this classically styled RPG. Is this Steam exclusive? It looks like it. I don't think I've seen this on PSN. So it's a class-based RPG. I like that. Oh, they go for like a Game Boy Color look. I like that. This looks cool. It's like Final Fantasy Legends style. This is highly inspired by Final Fantasy Legends, or like the Saga games. It looks like the combat mirrors Game Boy games with the layout. Just that you can see the party members. Is this looping again? I hate it when playlists do that. It's looping, so I gotta find a different playlist. Okay, definitely wishlist that one. Time Break Chronicles. Is this another RPG Maker game? A 100 playable classes? Okay, that might be a little too much. Definitely might be a bit much. There's a clown as a class. Certainly no lack of customization in this game. Check and see what other games people said. Crystal Project. Oh. Going for like a weird Minecraft kind of look. Not quite HD 2D. Something else. So this is an open world turn-based RPG. Certainly a different kind of concepts. I'm really not sure. I'm a little conflicted on the graphics. Certainly different. Got a lot of classes. It's like an open world Final Fantasy V. Let's see who we got here. And Genga, thank you very much. Thank you for the 46 months. Elliott are on Steam and they're censored. What kind of RPG is it? Let's see what else people said. Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers. I feel like I've seen this before. This feels familiar. Yeah, I remember when you said that, Adam. Certainly not true. Oh yeah, I kind of remember seeing this game before. I don't remember where I saw it. Really unique looking shoot 'em up though. Looks like a lot of work went into this game and not a lot of reviews. You can tell they poured their heart and soul into making something different for the genre. That does look pretty cool. It's on sale. Literally almost everything is on sale right now. You highly recommend not playing Heartbound? What the heck is that? Is that... overwhelmingly negative? What the heck happened? It's like an Undertale game or something? Current internet drama? Oh. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yep. That would explain this. It also doesn't look very good. I don't think I would have played it regardless. Should we see what dating games are on sale? What can go wrong, right? Are you serious? Monster Hunter Wilds? No, this can't be right. Monster Hunter is a dating game now. 5 hearts under one roof. Very positive. Almost 4,000 reviews. Yeah, I got my filters on Steam. They can't show anything too crazy. Play a real video game. Yeah, those kind of games are so silly. This game isn't even translated. Knowledge or no lady. I'm sure they'll port it to PS5 at some point, right? The last time I streamed one of these, it actually was very entertaining, at least. They're good streaming games. They're entertaining with a crowd. Wait, where were we? What happened? I don't like how they, like, when I back out. Okay, this is like that new Sims-like game or whatever, right? Wow, look at the reviews. Definitely doesn't look like my kind of game. How is this text-based multiple endings horror? I guess it is a dating game. Disappointing. Guess all the good stuff is hidden. Oh yeah, Riviera is on the Steam sale. I still bought my copy on Switch just because I don't want to play it on PC. But $17 is definitely reasonable if you're enjoying my playthrough of that right now. This is what I'm playing on Twitch at the moment. I don't want a visual novel though, so just need something more exciting than a visual novel. Turnights was good when I played. I would recommend this. It's like a very light Persona style game with action oriented dungeon crawling. Definitely worth $12. $30 is a hard sell, but $12 is definitely worth it. Hidden objects? I don't mind going blind once in a while playing a hidden object game. Yeah, this looks weird. Character designs in Riviera look cool. They are indeed. The Riviera remaster I'm playing, it's only available on PC and Switch. This looks cute. So it's a hidden picture game with finding a bunch of cats. The Room, classic. I first played this on mobile. I think this was originally a mobile exclusive, and then they started porting it elsewhere. And now there's apparently a million of them. Crash Bandicoot Trilogy is 90% off, $4, yep. Definitely a deal for people that are into it. They have this in Hidden Objects? So this is a really interesting one for those of you that are unaware of this game and why this is a pretty significant, interesting release. This was a Stadia exclusive survival horror game that after a couple years finally got ported elsewhere. People were not sure if they were going to port this. And for a while, it did remain vaporware after Stadia closed. But now you can play it, and it's actually pretty good. The one thing that stands out to me with this game is that because it was Stadia, where in other words, like you're streaming the game as you go with your internet. I remember my internet flickered off for a moment, and the game crashed because of it. And I lost a lot of progress, so I had to redo it. Stadia in a nutshell. It was good the whole game though, except for the very end. Certainly worth the $8 or whatever they want for it. Well, hold on, what is this? Mubo-sama. Where's Mudu-sama? We were spending... Wait, hold on, go back. Bring me into this one. We were spending our usual summer catching beetles, chasing dogs, finding good spots, and then we learned about her existence. Mubo-sama is an adventure game based on urban legends. Is that Mubo-sama? Jeez. It says it's a cute comedy horror game. Probably not for me then. What was this other game here? Mince Hints is a cancelled children's show, and you found yourself on the old set. Find paw-shaped hints and special ghost detecting flash sprites, and discover the secret behind the show's closure, and with your happy-go-lucky notebook. So it's based on Blue's Clues, but a horror game. This certainly looks... There's some crazy stuff on here. The stars of the show are after you. It looks like it has a really good intro cutscene, but then it probably falls apart really quickly. I love the idea behind it, though. You are alone. You will build a creature, a partner, a wet, warm heart, a collection of bones. Man, what the hell is this? Collect bones and organs to build a partner. This is the current state of video games. Looks like a good point-and-click game. Certainly different. The concept is very morbid. And apparently 3,000 people were lonely enough to try it. Rat Cage. We've hit the good bangers on the Steam sale right now, I'll tell you. On a freezing blizzard night, a lone rat wandered into a suspicious building. Solve the mystery and escape from the terrifying building as quickly as possible. So it's Little Nightmares with a rat. This actually looks amazing, by the way. Only 28 reviews, what? That deserves more than that. You little rascal, go study your lessons right now, said the angry parents, grounding you. Try to outsmart them and find a way to maintain and upgrade your tenement for rent, uncover the secrets of this infamous district, and grow your wealth. So it's like a simulator? Life sim? Does look intriguing, to say the least. Wait, so you just like go around an abandoned apartment building and scavenge for stuff? Certainly looks cool. I like the idea. It looks like a really interesting survival game. Sometimes I like a good survival game, but I'm very picky with them. Does it have survival aspects where you gotta like eat and drink stuff, or is it not that kind of survival? Thanks, Jabbers. Appreciate that. 109 months, by the way. Crazies. Thank you so much. Early access from 2018. Well, I guess it's safe to say the game is never being finished. Hmm. So you use a camera? Labyrinth of debris. Seems hard to understand what you're doing in this one. That's nice to hear, Cloud. This is the game that made me go get a new pair of glasses. I was trying to play this on PS4, PS5, or whatever. And I was playing on my TV, and it was it Hidden Through Time? It was one of these games. There's so many of them. I think it was. But it was one of these. And yeah, it was brutal on my eyes. It was fun though, I enjoyed it. Very fun game. Definitely one of the best hidden object series out there. Well, that was an interesting category. Let's see, adventure RPG. It's gonna be all the same stuff. It's like, man, can they ever just recommend something a little different? You gotta dig deep to find the good stuff. It's all the same games under every genre. Hack and slash. Of course. I mean, technically it kind of is Final Fantasy. Okay, these make sense. For once, they kind of got the genre right, maybe? That's it? Oh wait, there's more. I want to know how I found the more obscure stuff. How I get to that smaller list that had all the crazy stuff. I'm in a dilemma though. I do want to attempt to play again 13-2, Final Fantasy 13-2. But I can't decide if I should just play on my Series X or just get it on PC. I'm thinking Series X. This is a pretty good one. This just came out of like the alpha version on PSN. For those of you that like action beat 'em ups, this game might be up your alley. Check this one out, see if they show gameplay. Yeah. It's just arena fighting, it's like roguelike style. But it's very beat 'em up-ish. PC version has graphic issues for Final Fantasy. Well, the thing is, if I ever got into the speedrun for it, I really wouldn't be able to use Final Fantasy 13 fix. But if I did speedruns on Series X, they'd hate me because they'd have to create a whole new leaderboard for it. What is this? This is a TPS game? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means. Shooting, fighting, dress-up, puzzle solving, and more. In the future, a special germ causes humans to be constantly infected and mutated. The protagonist, Jodie, is a brave journalist who goes on her way to find the legendary antidote and is in danger. Oh, third-person shooter. I don't think I've ever seen that abbreviated that way. FPS, sure, but TPS? That's new to me. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Came out last year, huh? The only thing that would hold me back from playing something like this in October is if it's too long. A game like this needs to be like no more than 12 hours. It's also early access. I kind of hate early access on Steam. Because it just, usually it makes me just wait. Because I'm like, well, it's not really finished yet. But then they never finish the game. Oh, they have a demo for this? Have any of you played it? It looks really good. The trailer looked great. Dead as Disco. Slitterhead, $25. I'd say Slitterhead is definitely worth playing for $25. Full price is a hard sell. $25 is worth it. Gonna be half of that by the end of the year. Oh, it certainly will be. It's only gonna be a downward spiral from there. They're just trying to squeak out the last chance they have to make decent money on it. Oh my god, this would be a bitrate nightmare. Look at this. What the heck is even going on in this game? I don't even think you'd be able to stream this. The bitrate would just, the whole stream would be a blur. Look at that. Hi-Fi Rush not on sale. Man, imagine having a game that has overwhelmingly positive 25,000 user reviews and then they kill the studio. amazing decisions. I never played this Devil May Cry. Sure, one day I will. I'm morbidly curious about it. Knowing me, I'd probably really like it. What? How you only gonna discount Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance by 20%? Come on now. That should be like $7.99. I normally don't play isometric action RPGs, but when I do, it may be none holy. Got your Resident Evil inventory. Why would you play Hades when you can play this? Very positive reviews. Oh, it just came out this year. Actually, I kind of like the graphics. They got a weird sort of like almost pre-rendered look to some of the enemies. I don't know how you describe it. Wishlist. Did I see that Ant game? Do you mean Empire of Ants? If so, I streamed it. I really love the platforming parts of that game, but I really didn't like the strategy elements of it. I couldn't continue playing it. If Empire of Ants was just the running and jumping platform exploration sections, it probably would have been like my game of the year. But I really was not a fan of the strategy parts of it, unfortunately. Have I played Viewfinder? I have not. Is that like a picture-taking game or something? Sounds familiar. Ni no Kuni 2. I do also want to play Ni no Kuni again, but I need to decide what version I want to do. The Switch version may actually be somewhat playable on Switch 2 now, but do I really want that on Switch? I feel like I'd at least want to play it on PlayStation or something. It's that first-person puzzle game where you take Polaroid pictures. Yeah, I haven't played that. Make a break in 25 minutes. This looks pretty wild. It's a fishing RPG, but like literal RPG with combat. It looks alright. I mean, it's certainly different. It's like Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy Color elaborated into a fishing game. Well, the only reason I'd be cautious about the Switch version is even on the Switch 2, I'm not sure how the loading will be, and I'm not sure if there's going to be any slowdown or other potential issues. Whoa. This looks stylish. I feel like I've seen this on PSN before. Hello to your friend Cobson, Captain. Sure, it'll be a lock 30 frames on Switch too. I don't think it runs at 60 frames on PlayStation, right? Wonder if the PC version does. Biomutant. That game was a huge letdown. Yeah, I couldn't really get into that. Had potential to be something pretty good. Damn, Type 0 is another one I need to give another shot. It's one of the fastest Final Fantasies I ever put down. I played it for about 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours at the most, and I'm like, I just can't do this one. Never went back to it. That was with the console port. Gory for $10.99. That might be worth it. Full price, certainly a little hard to recommend. But $11. Some people might be into this. Very over-the-top action platformer. However, it goes for that really like over-the-top. We're cool because our characters curse like 500 times constantly in the game, which got to be really obnoxious. And it did get to be extremely repetitive in the combat because there's not a wide variety of enemies. But for $11, this is worth checking out. I know it looks way better than how I'm describing it, because the trailer makes it look really good. But after you play it for a few hours, you start to notice a lot of flaws. This game has nudity and sexual content with a female protagonist and is an action RPG. Time to click in. Martial arts action role-playing game. The core of the game is battle-oriented and it combines many fighting elements. If you're a player who pursues blood and is brave enough to challenge the limits, it will definitely inspire your adrenaline and bring you the best combat experience. I'm sure it does. Sure, it definitely brings you that best experience. Can we see more gameplay? Looks alright. Looks like something that would have came out on PS3, and I'm completely okay with that. As long as it's not a Dark Souls clone. And it doesn't seem to be. Oh, see, there's the nudity. Wishlist that. Oh, damn. I'm forgetting about my kick chat here. Resident Evil Reverse officially shut down on Sunday. I don't even know what Resident Evil Reverse is, actually. What was it? Some kind of online-only game on PC or something? Rise Son of Rome is only $3.50, by the way. But I would always just play it on... It doesn't feel right to play Rise on anything but an Xbox. The sole reason that the Xbox One launch had some semblance of fun was Rise. El Shaddai HD Remaster for $15. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind revisiting that game one day. So many blasphemous looking games out there now. This one looks pretty good though, the animation seems nice. Not my kind of game though. Really look forward to replaying Lords of Shadow one day. I think I'm really gonna like this game coming back to it. Like, I liked it when I played it, but one of my main critiques was that it was just too long. It kind of like overstayed its welcome towards the end. But man, it's so hard to get a game like Lords of Shadow now. Wanted Dead, $6. If only this game would become $6 for the physical PS4 or PS5 version. Still need to play that. What about the second one? I haven't played it. Yeah, still haven't played it. Oh right, this game looked really good. I forgot about the trailer for Lost Soul Aside. This looked nice. Does Fantasy Life interest me? It did, but then I had second thoughts about it. Because apparently everybody that plays it gets really addicted to it, and I just really did not feel like currently getting addicted to Fantasy Life. So, passing on it for right now. Oh, this is the old Vindictus. So this is the game that... the one that I played is based off of. Came out in 2012. Quite the banner image they got going here, considering the gameplay they're showing. I enjoyed it. I actually really look forward to whenever the final release is. I'll try it, and if it ends up being really trashy, like hard to play, because it's monetized to hell, then I'll just drop it. Yeah, the new one looks so much better than this, honestly, visually. Of course, so many years apart. Yeah, there's filters. They'll show me, like, M-rated games and stuff, but nothing that's crazy. Because I know Steam has some pretty wild stuff on here. Which is nice that they let you do it, at least. It's the best store to browse. Personally, I like browsing PSN. Even though the Switch 2 shop store is really nice now with the autoplay trailer, but it can be a little annoying with the Switch noise that they play every time you mouse over or cursor over a trailer. But if you're counting Steam, then yeah, Steam is probably takes the cake on that one. Because it's very seamless, but what I don't like is when I click into a game and then I go back, I have to re-scroll down to find where I was. Whoa. This game's $1. Looks a little too fast though for me. Just watch the trailer though, it looks cool. The camera's just like a little too erratic. It's VR. This one sounds like it might be alright. First-person melee horror game where you use rusty tools to brutalize a gang of serial torturers in the remote Appalachian forests. Seems like the kick is a pretty important tool. This looks pretty alright. See what I mean? Like, I click out and they make me scroll back. It's kind of annoying. Has anyone made a horror game where you are the monster, the killer? Well, Carry On definitely does that. And I'm sure there's tons of them on Steam now at this point that do that same concept. I've played his games before. Oh, have I? What's, like, the name of one of them? Oh, Iron Lung. Oh, okay, so that's got to be a pretty good game then. Separate Steam window. I can't really do that though because I'm capturing this window specifically, like the Steam client, so you guys wouldn't be able to see it. Man, Square Enix just refuses to make ActRaiser Renaissance the price it should be, which is like at this point $4.99 at the most. They just refuse to drop this game below 50% off. I would try it for a few bucks. But it's literally a, like, mobile game ported to consoles. It's too much money. It's been out now since 2021, come on. I've been waiting 4 years for them to drop the price on this game. Whoa, this looks weird. Let's see this. Handmade action-adventure game based on the rich folklore of the Scottish borders. The battle is made with clay. Man, you gotta love games that go above and beyond the Chinese claymation. Matt, you can tell how much time this game took to make, and only 241 people reviewed it. That's gotta be so demoralizing. Because you know this took them many years to make with all this stop motion stuff. Look at this. Crazy. Yeah, it's very different. I wish it was a little bit more zoomed in. See that view? I like that view right there. It's wild with odd humor. Werewolf is $3. The Apocalypse. One of the most polarizing games for me, where I absolutely love the werewolf gameplay. It's one of the most fun, like, action beat-em-up styles that I've played in modern games. But then everything else kind of sucks. Because you transform into the werewolf. So these section here, where you're the human, you have to do stealth in, like, third person. But look at the wolf beat-em-up combat. It's actually super fun. But every time you're not the wolf, it's pretty bad. There's also stealth sections where you play as, like, a normal wolf. If this game was just more beat-em-up focused the whole time, it would have been super fun. $3 though, worth it. Worth it for $3. Alright, so we got about 5 minutes until Mecha Break comes out. I gotta go grab my medicine because I actually forgot to grab it, so we'll finish these last few games here. I'll go grab that, and we'll start Mecha Break. Slave for $3, man. Another game I gotta replay. I can't click on any links, unfortunately. It opens in a window I can't capture. I'm capturing the client. You'd have to give me the name. 24 Killers. Be the last one to check. I like the graphics. Interesting. Man, is literally everything just on sale right now? It's like, it doesn't matter what game it is, almost everything is on sale. So crazy. You gotta have limits on Steam sales though. Like, when I eventually go through everything I wishlisted, I'll probably only pick up a very small selection. Because, listen, I've fallen into that trap before, buying a bunch of games on sale on Steam and then never touching them, so gotta pick up a few, play and appreciate the games that you picked up, and then next year you look again, and then pick up the remainder. Give yourself a $20 limit. Yeah, that's probably a good idea for these kind of sales. Especially towards October, I'm sure a lot of the horror games will go on sale, if not even cheaper. Alright, so here's the deal for the YouTube people. I'm going to be ending the YouTube stream because I need to start up. I'm going to be playing Mecha Break on Xbox. It's coming out in literally 5 minutes. It's launching in 5 minutes at midnight. If you don't know what it is, I mean, I guess I could show you real quick. I'll be playing on Series X, but it is a 3v3 or 6v6 mech action game in third person. For some reason, they just don't want to show gameplay in the trailer. That's okay. But I played it in an early access kind of like version from several months ago and really, really liked it. The multiplayer is super fun. So I'll be playing this on Twitch. So you're welcome to come over. I'll put the link in chat. I do have to take a quick couple-minute break. But you're welcome to pop over there and just hang out. You don't have to have an account. You're still welcome to just watch. So there's the link if you're interested in coming over. So yeah, give me a few minutes, and then I'm going to boot it up, and hopefully it'll be ready to go at midnight exactly. So thank you if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're not, popping over to Twitch for the Mecha Break stream. I'll see you guys on Saturday for eBay. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes with Mecha Break. I'm just going to leave it... let me boot up my Xbox first, so I can at least leave it on the Xbox screen. Or actually, I'll just leave it here so you guys can keep listening to the music while I'm gone. So I'll be right back.